Good morning, it's Holly again. I'm back for my senior chair stretch and strength class. So this class is going to be perfect for you if you have a hard time getting on the floor. You'll need a sturdy chair, some light hand weights, and a strap. I'm not going to talk too much right now before I turn you guys around because I wanted to check my mic. But I just wanted to say hello. I hope you all are doing well. And hopefully I'll have an update on you guys soon for when we'll be able to get back in the studio. I really hope that is going to be sooner than later, I should say. Anyways, let me flip you guys around and do my sound check, because if I don't do a sound check and you guys can't hear me, I'm talking for no reason. But my blue light is on, so that's a good sign when the blue light is on. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong video to sound check. That doesn't help. All right. Good morning, Mary. I'm happy to see you here with me today. Let's see. Can we hear me this morning? Yes, we can hear me this morning. Good, good, good. All right. I'm going to turn this volume back down. And we will be getting started shortly. So all you need is a chair. I have handy near me my yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, a small hand towel will do. And I have my light hand weights. I just noticed one thing on my phone that I have to change, otherwise this battery might die. And we definitely don't want that. So give me one moment to fix that up for us. Hopefully I can. There we go. All right. My flash was on, and I had a feeling that might kill my battery. So go ahead and just have a seat in your chair. We just want to go ahead, sit up nice and tall on this chair so the bottom of your feet can touch the ground. So you might have to scooch a few inches away. And then from there, I just want you to bring those hands right down on top of your thighs. And go ahead, just take a few breaths. And remind yourself that this time is for you. We all kind of have some hectic lives going on right now. Maybe you're taking care of someone, or maybe someone's taking care of you. Either way, life can be a little bit crazy sometimes. So just take a few moments and know that this next 30 or 40 minutes is going to be about you. And we need that. We need self-care. We need self-love. So no matter what it is that we're doing, find time for that for yourself. So I just want you to close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Just start taking deep inhale and exhale. And again, taking a deep inhale and exhale. Another breath there, taking a deep inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Good. This next time on your inhale, I want you to be a little more conscious. So think of sitting up really tall as you inhale. So inhale, imagine that spine lengthening. And as you exhale, suck in your belly button like you're putting on that tight pair of pants that I talk about. Good. Again, take a deep inhale. And exhale, suck in that belly button. Try and just relax through the shoulders. Again, deep inhale. And exhale, pulling that belly button to the spine. take one more breath there. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we're going to take an inhale and just drop that right ear over towards the right shoulder. From there, taking the left arm, just stretching it out to the side. I like to point this finger here. It helps me just to stretch and keep that neck down. We're just going to take a deep inhale here. And then on the exhale, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. So using those abdominals, even though we're just seated here. And again, take a deep inhale. Our breath is so important. And exhale. If you're ever stressed, if you noticed, if you just start breathing, inhale. It really helps us. And exhale. It just slows us down for a moment. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Good. From there, go ahead, drop that arm down, bring it back to the thigh, bringing the head back to the center. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, drop that left ear towards the left shoulder. Just holding that stretch in the neck here for a few breaths. Taking an inhale. And exhale. Taking that arm out to the side, pointing that finger if you can, taking an inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, and exhale. One more breath here, deep inhale. Bringing the head back to the center. Just go ahead, let those arms float down by your side. So right here, just give them a little bit of a shake. Letting those arms kind of hang in their socket. Loosening them up. From here, I want you to take a big inhale, lifting those shoulders up by your ears. As you exhale, rolling them down and back. And again like that. Inhale, lift the shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, rolling them down and back. Now, as you do that exhale, think of squeezing your butt and pulling the belly into the spine. Try that again. Inhale, lifting those shoulders up. Exhale, rolling them back and down, squeezing the glutes, pulling the belly into the spine. Again, inhale, lifting those shoulders up. Exhale, rolling them, pulling them back and down. And again, inhale, lifting them up. And exhale, bringing them back and down. Now from here, reverse that circle. So take them backwards. Inhale. Exhale, bring them forward. Just moving that shoulder joint. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, send them forward. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take one more breath like this. Inhale. Just to inhale, lifting them up again, this time pulling them back and down, and we're going to hold them right here. I like to finish there because I like those shoulders nice and opened. From here, bringing those hands right to the top of your thighs. From here, we're going to take that inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Imagine you're a puppet and you're being pulled from a string at the top of your head. As you exhale, slide those fingertips forward and think about sending your middle back towards the back of your chair. So we're finding a C curve with the spine here. We're not really bending forward. We're reaching the fingertips and sending the spine backwards. From here, inhale, sit up nice and tall, pressing those heels into the ground. Again, exhale, sliding forward, scooping the belly. That lower back is trying to push towards the back of the chair. It's touching the back of the chair. Try to push it into there. Think of sucking the belly inwards. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Right here, even think of pulling those shoulder blades together. And again, exhale, dropping the chin down towards the chest, rounding that spine, scooping the belly. And inhale, sit up nice and tall, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Let's take one more like that. Exhale, rounding it forward. And inhale, sitting up nice and tall. there, I want you to go ahead. You can grab onto the side of your chair. Let's bring your feet together and scooch your hips up a little bit further onto the edge of the chair. So I want you to think about the zip from your knees to right about your belly button. Now, holding on to the sides of those chairs, sit up nice and tall. Taking an inhale. Now, on the exhale, I want you to press your heels into the ground and squeeze your inner thighs as tight as you can. And just hold it here for 4 counts. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that. Good. Did you feel how everything tightened? That's what I want you to do. I want your bottom half of your body to really activate. Think of those heels pressing into the ground. So again, holding on to the side of the chair, sit up nice and tall here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, press those heels into the ground. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And release that. Good. Shake those legs a little bit. All right. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to hold it for 8 counts. So make sure you take a big inhale and squeeze the heck out of those legs. So arms come down by the chair. From here, sit up nice and tall. Take that nice inhale. Exhale, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, press those heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Give it a little bit of a shake. We're going to go ahead and repeat that one more time. So make sure you're squeezing the butt. My funny analogy here is I always like to say, imagine you have a pencil between your butt cheeks and you're squeezing it. So you're making those glutes work. And the same with your inner thighs. Think you put a pencil right there. Squeeze it tight. Arms are down by your side. Here we go. Sit up nice and tall. We have it for 8. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze those thighs. Press the heels in the ground for 8, 7, 6. Long spines. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release it. Good. Give it a little bit of a shake, rocking those knees side to side. And from here, we're going to take that right leg. We're just going to go ahead and pick it up and cross it over the left. So think of both hip bones facing forward. We're going to take that right hand and just put it right here on top of the right thigh, giving it a little bit of a press. You might not even need that depending on how tight your hips are. And from here, I just want you to sit up nice and tall. Try to pull those shoulder blades down and back, pulling in the abs. Taking a deep inhale here. And exhale. Good. Another breath there. Deep inhale. Try to lengthen your spine. And exhale. From here, we're going to take that left hand, or right hand. We're going to reach it down by the back of the chair. Then the left hand will come down. I want you to inhale, lengthen up. Now as you exhale, we want to fold forward, but I don't want you to collapse in the upper body. Think of stretching long. So you're making a diagonal, only going over as far as you can with a long spine. The top of your spine starts here with the crown of your head right here, and it goes all the way down to the tailbone. And just hold this stretch here, taking a deep inhale and an exhale. Inhale, imagine that spine lengthening more. Exhale, scoop the belly in. One more breath here, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now I want you to take your arms, reach them forward, taking an inhale, and reach them up as far as you can for you. Still keeping that hinge of the spine. Thumbs are up. Good. Holding it here. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Lifting it all the way up. If you can, bringing those arms up. If you need to, keep them right in front of you. That's fine too. You might have a shoulder limitation. But I'm going to lift mine all the way up. I'm going to take an inhale. Now on the exhale, I'm going to twist to the right. My left hand is going to come right here to this right knee. My left hand. My right hand is going to reach back to the side of my chair. Now, if you don't have this flexibility here in your shoulder to grab the back of your chair, just let that arm hang down behind your hip. And I want you to inhale, sit up nice and tall here. As you exhale, twist a little bit deeper. So if you can grab the back of the chair, that'll help you get a nice deep stretch here. And again, take an inhale, lengthening up through the crown of that head. And exhale, twist. One more breath there. Deep inhale. And exhale. From here, taking both of the arms, reaching them back up to where they can go for you. I'm going to bring mine all the way up. Inhale. And as I exhale, just float them down. Good. And then we're just going to go ahead and drop that right leg down. Repeat that sequence on the left. So, if I can remember, we're going to take that left leg, bring it up, opening that hip. I think that's one of the hardest things of being an instructor is remembering to do it exactly the same on the other side. It's a little bit easier when you guys are not here, to be honest, because I don't get distracted by something you said. So that's always a challenge. So we're going to sit up nice and tall here. Go ahead, take that left hand, bring it on top of the left thigh. Relax those shoulders down and back. And just think of squeezing your glutes. The more you squeeze your glutes here, the more that hip will just naturally stretch. You don't have to do a whole lot. I feel a stretch right here, right now, and I'm pretty flexible in my hips. Now inhale, just try to sit up nice and tall. Exhale, suck the belly button into the spine. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, that left hand's going to come down by the side. Then the right. We want to sit up nice and tall, taking an inhale. As we exhale, we just want to hinge forward. Think of the crown of the head reaching. That left knee reaching down towards the ground, squeezing the glutes, long spines here. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Take one more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. From here, I want you to take those arms. Take an inhale. And we're reaching them up. Taking them as far as you can. Still with a long spine. Those thumbs are up towards the ceiling. Holding it here. This is the hard part. That hold where the arms are extended. It changes our weight balance here. We're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, it helps me if I press into that right heel, the one that's supporting me in the ground. Lifting it all the way back up as high as you can. Big stretch here, taking an inhale. So it's okay too if your arms are right here. Then as you exhale, we're just going to twist to the left. This time that right hand is coming to that left knee. Maybe reaching back to the side of your chair. If not, just dropping that hand down. Right here, we're just going to have a twist, looking over that left shoulder. Taking a deep inhale here, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Then as we exhale, twisting a little bit deeper, looking over that shoulder. And again, deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, bringing those arms up as high as you can. Inhale. Coming back to the center. And as you exhale, floating those arms down. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and bring those feet back down towards the ground. And I'm going to grab my light hand weights. If you don't have light hand weights, you can go ahead and do this sequence without weights. But I'm going to just use, I have little 1 pounds here. You can also grab, if you have like a can of beans or bottles of water, you can grab those as well. So still, you should be sitting up on the edge of your chair, and I want you to really press those heels into the ground. So even though we're going to be working the arms right now, I want those glutes squeezed nice and tight the whole time that we're working these exercises. So we're going to start the arms down by the side, and we're going to take an inhale as we lift those arms up. Now, you don't want to lift them any higher than your shoulder height. And you want them slightly forward so that if you're looking straight ahead, you can see them in your peripheral vision. Good. Now inhale, lower those arms down. Imagine you're growing an inch taller. Now Now exhale, press those heels into the ground. If you lift the arms up, squeezing the glutes, those legs should be nice and strong. Exhale, lowering them down. Again, inhale, lifting those arms up, squeezing those glutes. Nice long spines here. Don't arch this back though. So keep that belly pulled in, rib cage closed. Inhale, lower those arms down. Again, inhale, lifting those arms up, not too high. Can you see them out of the corner of your eyes? Exhale, lower them down. And again, inhale, lifting those arms up. Pressing those heels into the ground, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lowering them down. One more like that. Inhale, we're going to take them out. Now from here, tiny little circles forward. So we're going to circle them for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze the butt, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause them there. Now circle them backwards for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold them here for a second, holding them for 8, 7, squeeze the butt, press the heels into the ground, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just go ahead, lower those hands down. Give it a shake out that neck a little bit. Good. From here, go ahead, close those legs nice and tight together, squeezing the inner thighs. Same thing, pressing the heels down to the ground, and we're going to let the weights come down forward. Your palms are facing me. Now right here, lift those shoulders up by your ears, rolling them back and down. Now right here, my ribs are puffed, so even though my shoulders are back, I'm going to close those up. And I do that by pulling my belly button into my spine, like I'm putting on a nice tight pair of jeans. From here, I'm going to bend those weights up, squeezing right here, my bicep. Now I'm going to inhale, lowering it down, try to grow taller. Now I'm going to exhale, squeezing that bicep again. Inhale, I'm growing taller. My heels are pressing into the ground, squeezing that bicep, so it's a simple movement. But the more you focus on, you can always be focusing on something more. If you focus on squeezing the biceps, that's good. But then maybe focus on also squeezing those inner thighs. Good. Thinking of your posture, are you sitting up tall? Are you pulling your belly in tight? Good. Squeeze. And lower. That's my downfall. Believe it or not, I stick out my belly a lot. My husband catches me. And bend. The one time I know I do it is in our kitchen. Right next to our coffee machine is our dishwasher. And there is a button. I turn on our dishwasher with my lower belly very often by my bad posture, and I'm a Pilates instructor. So we all need reminders. We all need to constantly work on that. You can't unfix years and years of bad habits without constant work. Squeeze and lower. And now I just told the whole world on myself. Oops. 2 more squeezes. Bend and lower. 1 more time. And squeeze. And lower. Good. Give those arms a little bit of a shake. Nice. All right, I got 1 more for you guys with these weights. So we're going to take the arms, we're going to lift them out to the side. You want the palms up. From here, bend the arms in like you're showing off your muscles. Now, from here, what I want you to do are little pulses up. So squeeze those inner thighs. And you're just going to lift those arms up and lower them back down an inch to the goalpost position. Up and down. Good. Up, long spines, and down. Up and down. And you can even do this without weights, and you'll notice you will still feel those arms work. Up and down. Just a tiny movement. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Up those arms out, flip the palms, and just go ahead and float them right back down, giving them a little shake. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and stretch those weights down, drop them down to the ground. We're going to go ahead and open those legs about shoulder width, sitting right up on the edge of that chair. Hands are going to come right to the top of the thighs. Taking an inhale. This time as you exhale, I want you to round forward over the knees, reaching down towards those ankles if you can. Now, if you want, you can just rest your elbows right here on your inner thighs. Or if you're a little more flexible, go ahead and reach down towards the ground here. Just round the spine here. Now, I want you to squeeze your butt cheeks and think of pushing those knees out to the side. So again, you can do this with your hands on the ground, or you can bring the hands up to the elbows. Just squeeze the butt cheeks, pressing the heels into the ground. Good. Hold it here, taking a deep inhale. Now try to pull those shoulder blades down and back while you're in this position. Good. One more breath like this. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Rolling it back up now. So let those fingers hang. Restacking that spine, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, lifting those shoulders up, rolling them back and down. Good. From here, we're going to go ahead and turn to the side of the room. So again, you want to sit kind of on the edge of your chair. Put those inner thighs together, squeezing those glutes nice and strong. We're going to take our left leg now, and we're going to open it out. So we're sitting in a squatted position. So this might be the position you're going to take. If you're a little more flexible, you're going to take this left leg, and you're going to stretch it back so it's straight, opening out here. Trying to bring that left leg down onto the mat. Now, from here, we're going to take the right arm, reaching it out towards the wall, and then the left arm is going to stretch back to the side, pressing that left heel into the mat. We're just going to hold it here. Try to stay strong in the legs. And again, you can always just be right here, nice and strong. Whatever works for you. Just taking a deep inhale and exhale, squeezing those glutes. Good. And again, deep inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Deep inhale and exhale. From here, taking that left hand, go ahead, bring it onto the left thigh, wherever you are, flipping that right palm, and we're going to inhale. Just come back for a stretch here. You can always drop this arm down or even leave it down if your shoulder has any sort of issues. Taking a deep inhale here. And exhale, opening those arms back out to the side, pressing as hard as you can that right heel into the ground so you're feeling this leg work. Good. And go ahead, drop those arms down. Bring this leg back in if you had it out. Sit up nice and tall here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring that leg over to the side. We're going to walk those feet out just a little bit. Sit up nice and tall here. Taking an inhale. And as we exhale, growing yourself over those legs just to a ragdoll position here. Let the head relax. If you need to, resting up on those elbows. Just giving that head a little bit of a shake. Taking an inhale, and as we exhale, rolling it back up. Good. Walking out of that the same way we got in. So our left leg is going to open, then that right leg closes in. Go ahead, taking it to the other side now. So the left leg is going to open up. So we're in that squatted position. You should feel your weight evenly between the 2 feet. Now you might stay right here, or if you want to get a little bit more of a stretch, you're going to take that right leg, reaching it backwards, trying to straighten it out. Yeah. Pressing the left heel into the ground, that left arm's going to come up. Then the right arm's going to come up, holding it here. Now if you can't open the chest this much, just bring it slightly forward. That's okay too. Just do what feels good to your body. Taking a deep inhale here. As you exhale, press that left heel into the ground, squeezing the glutes. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more breath there. Deep inhale. And exhale. Now taking that right hand down. Left hand will flip. Taking an inhale. As we exhale, just stretching it up and backwards. Good. Holding it there. Taking a deep inhale. and exhale. Good. Bringing it back up. Flipping that palm back down, squeezing the glutes, coming out of it the same way we got into it. So arms are going to come down. We're going to move that right leg back out to the side. And then bring it back over. Scooching yourself right to the edge of your chair. And then as you exhale, just hanging yourself over the top of your body here. Relaxing it down. Join that ragdoll position, maybe shaking your head side to side. And taking an inhale, and as we exhale, we're just going to roll it back up, restacking that spine. Good. And then opening back out. Weight equal in both legs. And then closing that leg right back in. Good. All right. From here, I just want to work our feet a little bit sitting. So hold on to the side of the chair. Sit up nice and tall. From here, I just want you to come up on the ball of that. Well, let's do your right foot. And then the left. So we're just alternating, moving through those toes. The right and the left. The right and the left. And the right and the left. Good. Now bring that left foot all the way down, and I want you to take your right foot, and if you can, flip those toes under so you feel a stretch in the top of that right foot. And it might feel super tight, but we have to stretch those muscles too because it gets tight here. And just kind of roll that foot around there, roll those toes. Our toes are meant to move, believe it or not. Good. Drop that foot down. Put all the weight onto your right leg. Take that left toe, flip it over. Just feel that stretch through the top of the foot. Depending on how tight it is, it might feel pretty intense. Just maybe give it a little roll. Good. From here, we're going to stand up. So I want you to take a nice wide squat position. So we want those heels a little bit wider than your hip bones. Knees are out. Squeeze the glutes. I want you to bring your arms in front of you. You can clasp your hands if you want. Walk your heels in so they're right underneath your knees. Bend forward, find a flat back. From here, press your heels into the ground. Try to stand up with lifting the hips, flat back, just like we were practicing hinging. And you should be able to stand up nice and easy without using those hands and bringing them down by your side. From here, we're just going to turn your chair around. There we go. Or you can go walk around to the back of the chair, whatever is easiest for you. Let me move so you guys can see me. There goes my weights rolling. Yes, I can pick up a dumbbell with my toes. That's my secret talent. All right, so from here, we're going to hold on to the back of the chair. I want you to drop the chin down towards your chest. So we're rounded up like an angry cat here. Pressing those heels into the ground. Now, as you inhale, I want you to look your chin up and think of arching the back. So imagine you have a tail and you're trying to stick the tail out and wiggle it around. Now drop the chin down towards the chest. Try to round that spine up like an angry cat. Make sure you're pressing the heels. You should almost be able to lift those toes up. And then drop the belly down towards the ground. Think of lifting that tail up, arching the back. And again, dropping the chin down towards the chest, scooping that belly so the abs are pulling up and in. And then go ahead, dropping the belly down towards the ground. One more time like that, arching the back, rounding up like you're an angry cat. And my weight is mainly in my feet. I'm just holding on to this chair for balance. And then go ahead, dropping the belly down towards the ground. From here, taking it back into a neutral spine. So we're dropping that head in line. From here, I want you to see if you can walk your legs back further. See if you can straighten those legs. Take a nice long spine. Hips are sent backwards, just feeling the stretch through the back of your legs. Now try to keep your head in line with your arms. I know it feels good sometimes to drop it down here and stretch the shoulders, but I don't want you putting too much stress on those shoulder joints. I want you to try to have a long line here. so that my ears are right in line with my arms. My hips are reaching backwards. And from here, I just want you to walk those feet out like I was starting to have you do while you were sitting. And again, if this isn't an option, no worries. Just do what you can. Good. Holding it there. Beautiful. Go ahead, dropping both the heels down. Just take a deep inhale here. And an exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. From here, walking those feet back in. Now as you do that, pull the belly button in tight so you're almost coming to that angry cat position with your back. Walking the feet in, rounding the spine. Walking all the way up in near towards your chair. Go ahead, just hold right on to the outside of the chair here. From here, I want you to really plant both feet into the ground. Stand up nice and tall. Open those shoulder blades. Looking the chin ever so slightly up towards the ceiling. Taking a big inhale here. Then exhale, just dropping that chin down towards the chest. Again, inhale. Lifting that chin up towards the ceiling, pulling those shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, dropping that chin down towards the chest. One more time like that. Inhale, opening that chest. And exhale, dropping the chin down. Good. From here, just taking that right arm, lifting it out to the side, taking a big inhale. As we exhale, stretching over to the left. Now, if you can't lift this arm up over your head, just bring it to the shoulder. Just enjoy this last side stretch. Think of pressing that right heel into the ground, lifting up and over. Bringing this arm all the way back up. Floating it down. Left arm's going to come up. Big inhale. Exhale, stretch it over to the side. Try to keep the weight in that left foot. Pressing that heel into the ground. Inhaling, bringing that arm all the way up. And exhale, floating it down. Good. And just finishing here. Similar to how we began with a few shoulder rolls. Bringing those arms down by your side. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up. Exhale, rolling them back and down. Squeezing the glutes as you do that. Inhale, lift those arms. Exhale, lowering them down. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lowering them down. Beautiful. And we are all done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I finally got back to my normal schedule, so yeah. Hopefully I'll be getting some updates today on what will be happening here locally in Boynton Beach. And from there I will send out an email like normal. But even if we do open, I still plan to be doing some live classes because I know some of you won't be able to return right away or maybe for a little while. And I've been enjoying doing this. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying them as well. All right, have a wonderful afternoon. And yeah, stay tuned for the schedule updates. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.